everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, and you are watching the CD Junkie. On this episode of CD Junkie, it's not going to be a full panoramic episode of CD Junkie. I'm just going to focus on one title, and then I'll show you some of the back catalog as well. But it's really one album I'm going to focus on. I'm going to talk about the new compilation by Hot Chip called Joy in Repetition. And this album cover has a Beatles connection. And I'll tell you about that in just a few moments. Joy in Repetition, great album, great collection. Features one new song called Devotion. The band Hot Chip, they've been around since the year 2000. It was formed by Alexis Taylor and Joe Goddard. And by the time they put out their debut album in 2004, they had been joined by Felix Martin, Al Doyle, and Owen Clark. And for 21 years, they've been putting out great music. They also have other side projects, but when they come together as Hot Chip, it's really fantastic. Now, what does Hot Chip sound like? There's two different things going on with Hot Chip. There's this great, sweet, wonderful pop vocals with great pop hooks floating above this very unique, interesting musical approach to electronic music. You're going to hear different kinds of rhythms. You're going to hear different kinds of sounds. It's artistic. It's really dynamically arranged, and it's experimental. And it almost sounds like two different recordings. I mean, I'd love to interview these guys and find out how they write the songs. Do they create these melodies and then create the musical bed? Or do they create the musical bed and then decide to write these hooks and melodies just to float above them? They are really two separate things that come together so well. Did I mention the Corgis meets Pet Shop Boys, meets Steve-O, meets Kraftwerk, meets modern electronica? Now, the band actually has been around. Let me show you their albums real fast here. Coming On Strong came out in 2004. That was followed by The Warning, which came out in 2006. And then that was followed by Made in the Dark in 2008. That was the album that I got into them on. And then the album One Life Stand, 2010. In Our Heads from 2012. And I got a damaged cover on this. I think I probably bought it used and somebody damaged it. But the other artwork, all of them were unique and different. So this is unique artwork and unique scratches. I'm going to say it was scratched by a monster. I might put a little bit of value on that. And then in 2019, they put out A Bath Full of Ecstasy. And then a Freak Out release came out in 2022. And now they have the Joy in Repetition, which is a compilation featuring one new track called Devotion. Now, remember a little while ago, I said that there is a Beatles connection to this. Well, this album cover was created by Peter Blake, the very same Peter Blake who was responsible for creating the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album cover. Now, I know this is a little bit more simplistic. He probably didn't have time to gather together wax figures and dolls and cardboard cutouts and stuff. And I almost wondered, is this little monkey here, is it buried somewhere on that album cover? I was actually looking at the album cover a couple days ago and I couldn't find it. But it's unique. It's a different way of him expressing his art, just like Hot Chip expresses their art in a very different way as well. And this is a little gatefold. Song titles on the back, and then it has a little inner sleeve. But really a wonderful, wonderful band. What I've done is I put together a medley featuring songs from this compilation. They are taken from the albums I just showed you, but this will at least hopefully inspire you to check this out, and then this will be the beginning of your deep dive into the Hot Chip catalog. So sit back, relax, give it a listen, and I will see you on the other side.
Instead of calling up the wall, why don't you open up we told? I'm ready for a fall. If you choose to remember me, hold me gently as you fall asleep. Even if you believe that there's nothing more, I feel heaven knocking at our door. And I know is worth living. Heaven is nowhere, just look to the stars. There is a day that is yours for embracing. Everything's nothing, and nothing is all. Nothing is wasted, only life is worth. Heaven is nowhere. Your devotion. Your devotion.
Well, that's it. I hope this inspires you to check out more music by Hot Chip. You can definitely get Joy and Repetition. It's available on vinyl and CD at this very moment. It's a brand new compilation, brand new song called Devotion, which is fantastic. But then so is everything else here. Really a wonderful band. You know, the first time you hear them, you know, you may go, whoa, what's going on there? What's going on there? But that's the great thing about them. Because once you get used to those great, wonderful hooks, you can dig deeper while listening and go, wow, just listen to the way those rhythms are arranged or constructed, and, you know, endless hours of exploration and discovery when you listen to a Hot Chip album. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.